Good Thursday morning to you once again as you are looking live over False River, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. 79 degrees, feels like the low to mid 80s already. Off to a fast start, but not quite as hot as we were this time yesterday. And yesterday, the hottest day of the year so far, getting up to 98 degrees. Wasn't a record, but still, we're not trying to do that again. And hopefully we'll be able to avoid that over the next couple of days. But we still have heat concerns for today and tomorrow. Another day and another round of heat advisories, and afternoon forecast highs are going to be in the mid 90s, hopefully no hotter than that. We've got the heat advisory in effect until 7 p.m. area-wide. The extreme heat warnings are north of Macomb, so they are just outside of our viewing area, but still expected to get up to around 111 here, 108 tomorrow. And then we start to trend in a much better direction as we go into the weekend, and it looks like those numbers should hopefully come down sooner than later. All the flickers of green on your screen here locally, not hitting the ground, but here's what's left of that main rain shield, the one that moved through our neck of the woods yesterday, causing quite the headache and quite the lightning display, that's for sure. You can tell by the rotation that it's centered up now past us, off to the west going towards Texas as everything drops to the south ahead of the low, and then behind the low we rewrap that Gulf moisture up our way. So these showers starting to get going by the coast, they're going to continue to lift up to the north behind the main circulation of that low. As for our high temperatures, it's all about the timing of storms. The sooner would be the better. It'll drop us back into the 80s. This is what the radar could look like at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably our best bet for getting showers and storms. Rain may be briefly heavy at times. Once we get beyond 7 p.m., it looks like everything will fall right off of the radar. Still wedged in between these two upper highs, so that creates a little bit of a weakness right over our area, and sometimes you're able to sneak in a couple of showers underneath that ridge. Not only that, but we've got a lot of moisture, everything you see here in purple. But notice this little separation point right over here. That's actually going to be a cold front. This time of year, it's real hard to get those cold fronts into our neck of the woods. So this one here, probably going to stall to the north, but you can see this little circulation right here. Watch us wrap some drier air back into our area as we get to the Monday, Tuesday timeframe next week. So we might be able to lower our chance of rain a little bit next work week, but I don't think we're going to have any significant relief from the heat. Meanwhile, over the next 7 days, which includes today, I think we're past the worst weather. That happened yesterday, and it looks like most of the rain over the next 7 days is generally going to be a manageable amount. So good news, we're not worried about anything severe, and right now it doesn't look like we have a flood threat either. For today, a mixture of sun and clouds, still going to be hot with high temperatures around 95 degrees. Then for tonight, mild, muggy, 20% chance early, dropping back down to 0 by midnight. In the weekend outlook, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 3 days, still going to be a decent chance for showers and storms, but you look at the highs, they start to drop down a little bit. So we're heading in the right direction going to the end of the weekend. And as we open up next work week, there you see the rain chances start to fall off a little bit more, but still no significant relief from the heat this time around.